What is crack-a-fucking lacking, guys? This is Skipper Wise, still alive apparently after a month or so. Bringing you battle number 6, I believe. This is coming from friendcodes.com from a good guy I met named, I think it's Kris or Kris. Something like that. Kris19. Anyways, starting things off, he's going to bring out, by the way, most of this is new stuff I've been messing with now. He's going to leave with Sponge, the annoying jealous I leave with Sean Connery. He's going to be showing off his swag, getting his intimidate off, and going to be throwing out some taunts. You know how he does in the movies. People start shooting back at him. He's like, whatever. Sean Connery tries using some form of status move, which I thought he would do because it's a jelly scent. And being this is my own Sean Connery, I go ahead and use a Thunder Wave on him. And it's kind of like a pair flinch, I guess, kind of thing. But I don't know, it kind of works. No Dragon Dance, no nothing like that. Goes for an energy ball, which I really don't see too much of, but it doesn't do too much. Walks it off. I use Waterfall because I thought he's going to switch into something to take on Gyarados, possibly something else besides Jellicent. Anyways, he goes for the Scald. Does about the same as Energy Ball. I'm like, alright, whatever. After all the leftovers and a little bit of lag. I didn't even realize his taunt wore off. I was so distracted by everything else. So I go ahead and hit him with Earthquake. Does a nice chunk, but he has Curse Body, which is obvious since he didn't have Water Absorb. And to add insult to injury, he gets the magical burn on Sean Connery. So Sean Connery's like, whoa, fuck. I may be like the absolute baller of all time, but when a man's on fire, you gotta get the hell out of there. So after Sean Connery gets his shit burnt, he taunts real quick, like, whatever, walk it off, and then I'm gonna bust my ass out of here. Thankfully, the taunt actually worked because he goes for recover. I'm like, that's good. So Sean Connery's like, whoa, I'm gonna eat my food, I'm gonna take my burn, I'm gonna bounce the fuck out of here. Come on, Sean Connery, get out of there. There you go. Sean Connery's gone. In comes my sexy spider, and before, ew, he's kind of like the MVP of everything that goes on this match, because he just pulls everything together. You'll see later. But he does his own thing. You see him everywhere. Now, I kind of take a prediction. I go for the hit in Power Ice, knowing I could hit one of possibly 5 things, and 3 of them will be easy one-hit KO. He goes out the lander, so I'm like, yes, dead, gone. God has a weakness, and it happens to be ice. So he goes into Steel Tree, which kind of shocked me because he could have went to that and walled me forever. So I go into Pixie Stick, which really is not Pixie Stick. It's actually Myers O'Rourke. He's going to Swords Dance. I'm like, oh, this is new. Good thing I scare him off with some form of fire attack, which I do go for. And he goes out into hit Powdon. Hit him with a flamethrower in just a second. And to be honest, this doesn't do a whole lot as I thought it would. I mean, it's unstabbed, but Powdon doesn't have that much stats. I mean, Ball, yes, but I don't know. So I hit him with a stab, Night Days, and it does a nice chunk off and get the accuracy drop. Oh, it's Life Orb, so it's hurting me. And Sandstorm goes for the crunch, misses, which I'm like, oh, thank you. But it's kind of like payback, I guess, for the whole burning and curse body thing. So he gets off back to this annoying asshole, which is kind of weird because it's Ghost and he knows I'm probably going for Night Days again. Unless he wanted this to happen. He gets curse body again. And I'm like, well, shit. Let's try something. Because all I have is Focus Blast and Flamethrower and Sucker Punch. He probably wants to do Recover. So I think, okay, Flamethrower. Let's try it. Maybe he'll take it out. No. No, it won't. He gets his Recover. It's not going good. He's back up to full. I'm thinking, maybe he wants to eliminate me. Just kind of like finish me off. Brush me under the rug. Forget about me. Go for the Sucker Punch. No. He wants his full health back. Anyways, yes. Basically at this point he's like, let's wear you out with Sandstorm Life Force. Like, no. So I go back into Pop a Pill because he's gonna be popping those steroids with the Swords Dance, and You know the deal. He's going to be selling it with baton pass. It's just my old glide score. I love this thing. It's amazing. People don't see it come because they're so used to everything else. But I switched to him expecting him to possibly toxic just to wear me out. But he gets parallax, so it still doesn't matter. So I kind of like do a pivot switch into Sean Connery to get a taunt or something off on him real quick. He gets me with the skull and like whatever at this point. By the way, you may have saw in my team preview, I have a Togekiss. Yes, the Togekiss. That Togekiss is special because right now I have a palm to my face, because this entire time the damn thing had Heal Bell. I had possibly at least 2 times I could have switched it in and saved Sean Connery, and Sean Connery would have busted my ass out of this thing. So at this point, without realizing I have Heal Bell, I still get the taunt off, but on freaking Ferrothorn. I mean, great, it can't Swords Dance, but it's still Ferrothorn. It's gonna be a pain in my ass. I'm like, I don't know what I'm thinking at this point. It was after the match, and I saw the Heal Bell. I was like, motherfucker. So at this point, I'm like, Sean Connery could be death fodder. He'll come back in another movie. Come back alive in the sequel. So Sean Connery's gonna die to his burn, but it's okay. He'll come back to life. You'll see him in the next battle. I like Sean Connery. He's great. Sean Connery died. Sorry, it's late. My humor's kind of dry. So I go into Pixie Stick, which is actually... What's that guy's name again? We're going to call him Boo, because that's his name. Wow, I am losing it. Zord, that's it. Still, I'm going to call him Boo, because that's his name. Not the ghost. It's got an exclamation like, rah, Boo. So, hit him with the Night Days. Predicted his switch, because I didn't want to go to Flamethrower. So, he's going to go out to Sponge, and then he's going to pivot switch, making me not predict, and have his Ferrothorn take a Night Days like a boss. I'm like, aww. I lose Rourke, which you see as Boo when he dies. Which is funny because his illusion didn't wear off the entire time I've been using him. I think that's a first, to be honest. Now, going into Papa Pill was probably not the best choice at the time. Like I said, it's been about a month since I last played, so I wasn't thinking the clearest. So I figured, I can out Swords Dance him and take a hit. And I was realizing, it's like, wait a minute, my other Pixie Stick has Fire Punch on it. And I was like, what was I thinking? I can't switch it now because the Gyro Ball will just blow his brains out. So I go for another Swords Dance. I'm pretty sure I can take about any other hit he wants to throw, including the Gyro Ball. Which I do, but it hurts a lot. So I'm like, alright, I better swing off some form of damage. By the way, I thought it was a 69. Damn. Swing him off with an Earthquake. It does a nice chunk. I was really hoping for that 1-hit KO. But, no. He destroys my crack distributor, Papa Pill. It's not good. It sucks. It's kind of useless at this point in the match. So I go back into Pixie Stick, and I was like, hey, look at that. Fire Punch. Yay. I should have did that to begin with. Good job. You're doing great there, Skipper. So, nothing left with Pixie Stick that I can do, because he's got the Gliscor now. Oh, bitch one, by the way, misses, because apparently this one has Sandfell. Fuck my life. So he's going to Swords Dance up, and I'm crapping my pants a little bit, because once he gets, well, to be honest, no, never mind. I'm fine. This isn't the point where I'm crapping my pants, but I hit him with a Fire Punch. That does nothing. Mind you, this is a choice banded Azelf. I need to change it to Adamant because he's already fast enough. So bring him up pretty low. He's going to finish me off with a Thunder Fang. It is lagging really bad here, and I apologize. So I send in my ultimate Spider. Gonna nail him with a Hidden Power. That's 2 things he's taking out. Freaking revenge killing and cleaning up after every other fucking mistake I've done so far. God, it's nice to be able to rely on something these days. So he goes into the one thing I completely forgot about. I'm like, whoa, fuck my life. Because all I have left now is Angel Dust and the Spider. He's got this and Jellicent lurking around. So he's going to predict my switch. He's going to call mine. I'm like, fuck my life. I have two options. I can either go for air slash, pray for the prayer hack, or the flinch, or get some really nice damage off with tri-attack. I go with tri-attack. I'm like, alright, this should do a nice chunk. Both key thing, paralyze hacks. You'll see. Parallax, awesome. I'm flipping out. So I'm thinking, alright, let's get some parafusion going on. No. Crit to the dome. Dead. If it wasn't crit, I could have easily took it. So I'm like, I lose because Sandstorm lowers the accuracy of Thunder. And I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to go for it. I hit him. That does a lot. I'm like, shit. Good game. No. He gets paralyzed again. Or for the first time at least. So I nail him with another Thunder. I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? Why am I hitting Thunders out of nowhere? I mean, he has Compound Eyes, but still, it gets dropped by Sandstorm to like 50%. So then comes Justice, and I'm like, crossing my fingers. I closed my eyes, I pressed the A button, I prayed. At this point, everything's like shitting out my pants, but I get it. I'm like, oh my fucking god, this was epic. I have to post this. So hey, good game, brah. Hopefully I have more posted pretty soon, but you know, life's in the way now. I got a job, so little jerk burger joint, Five Guys. So yeah, comment, like, subscribe, leave a thumbs up if you like Five Guys, my video, or just life in general. Peace.